because I learned about the platform the other day, and I figured I would stream on Party while doing what I do for community. So here I am. Um, I'm gonna see if I can't. But yeah, today's going to be a day based on the community that I manage, CJN Friends, and I am going to actually get the event started there as well. My stuff keeps binging. I hate the bings. The bings are frustrating. Oh, it's because it wants me to manage all of my stuff. Okay, let me just volume down. Haha. All right, let's get this event kicked off in the Discord. Get everybody in here so that we can hang out and discuss what we got coming up. This week, I finally got approved for the events for the whole week. It's going to be 6 days, an hour a day at least, and we're going to be getting everybody in together. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with everybody today. Um, Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I don't know if you guys can. Discord has been funky lately with with that. So I don't know if y'all can hear me. If y'all can't, say something. Can you hear me? Um, let's see. Probably not. They probably can't, realistically. So you know what? I'm just gonna dip out and jump back in because that's usually what happens. All right, y'all should be able to hear me now. Hopefully. Discord does not like events for some reason. But yeah, good morning, everybody. How's it going? Oh. Everybody's quiet. What's up, Vodka? I remember you from last time, buddy. It's nice to see you again. Um, yeah. Yeah, no, Discord does not like events, dude. Like, every time we start a live event on the event stage, Discord says no, you're not allowed. You can try talking, but we're not going to let you do it until you leave and then come back. So it's really annoying. Um, I appreciate that. Um, I'm actually streaming for the first time on Party. Oh, that's loud. Okay, so yeah, Party's actually a partner of IBC Group, so we're starting to work with them for services. So I've been checking them out, and they're actually a cool little streaming platform. They have a lot of like your standard features for streaming. So if anybody in the audience does stream and likes to stream, feel free to hop in. Hey, DeFi King, feel free to hop in and check them out. I do have a code, I think, for them. Um, do I have a code? Share, copy. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, links. No, I'm still getting used to the live stream platform that they have. So, but yeah, no, they've got some cool stuff. They've got a airdrop coming up too, which the more you stream, the more you can earn. So like you earn party points, you clear missions, you get your rank, and you earn towards getting party token. I guess I have to look into it more, of course. But practice, practice. They're yeah. Practice makes perfect, eh? Um, where is everybody? Where is everyone? Come hang out. Learn about the events for the week. Oh, that was not the tag that I wanted to tag. Why does why have the name so close to at everyone? Damn it. let's let's go. All right, at everyone. Wait, at everyone. There we go. Ha ha. Ha ha. Let's go. All right. What's up, Raymond? How's it going? Yeah. So today I'm going through the events that we're gonna have this week. And from the look of it, let me look and see in our polls real quick what we ended up deciding on. I think it was 10 a.m. my time for the majority of people that wanted to see events. Yeah, so it looks like it's between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Eastern, or 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. is a little rough for me for a couple of the days because I do have Lizard Labs that I tend to hop on for their streams too. But I can definitely do 10 a.m. So I think that may be the time that we're gonna go for moving forward. So let me see if I can get the code here. Oh no, I can't do it. I can't do it. Copy text. Let's see. Haha, I got it. A little awkward, but I got it. So this is the time that we had scheduled, the 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So yeah, hopefully that'll work for people as we go. Um, and if not, we could always adjust it. Like I'm
As
not
we
gonna.
go.
Ay, why does it start off with volume every time? I'm not going to say anything set in stone right now, considering we're starting off. We're getting everybody together. We're starting to figure out the event structure and how many people are going to be able to show up for when, and how many people are actually interested in the events. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to doing more of this as we go. Let me get my events calendar up here real quick. Um, I have too many windows. All right. So starting Monday, we're going to have a Monday thread practice slash review. Now, the reason why I say practice slash review is because this first one is, of course, going to be practice. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get together. I'm going to help give you guys some tips on like the algorithm, good practices, bad practices. We're going to do a couple of X posts. So, I'm going to guide you guys through some X post writing, and you'll be able to see what you should be doing as we go through the week, because there's going to be thread writing events during the week. So, good morning, Emmy. So that's kind of where I'm gonna put Mondays. It's more instructional, more educational. I'm still going to be giving away some prizes for that day. So like the random three winners who write uh, some X threads and post it in the chat and share with us. I'll have three people who win $15. Like just it's not super big prizing, but these are on the day events, so they're not necessarily going to be um, huge prizing. We do have the writing competitions coming up. I'm pretty sure I've gotten those approved. I just need a definite yes on it. They like the idea, and those will be bigger competitions. They're also going to require you to do more because they're going to have more money behind the prizes. So we have to remember there's there's always something. Like if you're competing for something, you're gonna have to participate and put some effort in. And that's something that I want to foster more as we go, because you don't get something for nothing. Usually in life, everything comes at a cost, right? You've got my time. You've got your time. We all have to work together to make this work and fun and rewarding. And the more effort I get from you guys, the more I'm going to be being able to give away, because we have a budget. It's just we need the activity to justify spending it, right? And that's where we're working on. So Monday is going to be Monday Thread Practice and Review. We're going to be doing it on X and the CJN stage here. All of these events are going to be CJN stage. So Monday through Friday, or well, Saturday is going to be included, but Saturdays are my night. So I'm going to be hosting an hour or two on Saturday, but that's going to be for you guys to enjoy watching me enjoy myself, because during the week I usually don't have too much time to like relax and play the things that I want to play, and I've been missing out on some big Web3 games. So I figure, why not combine the two? I'll have a game night for you guys. We can play some games. You guys can tune in, hang out, chat, do whatever, and we'll have a good time. But so Monday is thread practice and review, X stage and CJN stage. I'm going to be streaming on Party every time we go live. So from now on, it's Party, where it's party time all the time. There we go. I've joined the party. Um, I don't think anybody's even hanging out, so that's fine. No big deal. Um, but yeah, so party time all the time. We've got Tuesdays, which is going to be project review. So each week is going to be a specific theme of project. So this week is impact, right? And impact is a some of them will be partner projects. Some of them probably won't be. Maybe they'll just be big names in the space, or maybe we'll have just a general blockchain week, or blockchain gaming week, or infrastructure week, or something along those lines, where like we're pumping out content on Chainlink, or content on Secret Network, or content on Sui Network, or OTG off the grid, and we'll have the different. We'll have the different opportunities to like really dive into the details of the individual platforms or sectors of the industry, and have some fun with that. But yeah, so Tuesdays are project review. Top three. So you're going to toss out like an X post, and we're gonna do top three that I like, and they win $15. So it's gonna be you're gonna notice a theme for all these days. $15. We're right now I'm budgeting out $45 a day for the hour to 2 hours that we're hanging out. I will give them away more towards the end. And only for those who participated. So if people don't participate, like if you three participated, right, on Monday, and I'm saying that on Monday because right now I'm not giving anything away. I'm just running through this with you guys real quick, all right? And maybe we'll play some Rumble or something. But I shouldn't take a whole hour to go through this. Um, all right, so Tuesday will be the project reviews, or project or like sector reviews, so that we can go through what we're looking for the rest of the week. Gives you some time to prep, gives you an idea. And I'm gonna give you a sample of that right now. Hey, Pearl, been a while. I'm gonna give you a little sample of that right now, right? So we're gonna. Well, what's this? Welcome to our new OGs. Oh, cool. So, hey, Derek, what's going on, buddy? Um, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up going on the website for Tuesdays. We're gonna check out the general website. We're gonna check out their platform, what they're about. We're gonna explore. They have an ambassadors program. They're on the Google Play and the Apple iOS store. They have a direct APK download. Who are their partners? Big IBC right there. Let's go. Um, let's see. And then we go to socials. We'll check out like mostly we'll check out their X. Um, where is their X? Am I just Twitter? Derp. So we'll check out their X, make sure we're following, make sure that we're liking and sharing stuff because good partners do good partner things, right? Yeah, this is actually Tuesday's event. Monday is like a general thread writing practice slash review of like the last week's threads. So what I'm gonna do with that is it'll be either practice or review for Mondays. Only about an hour, 2 hours tops, and then we're gonna have Tuesdays, which will be the actual review of the projects. We'll get an idea of what they're about. We're gonna get an idea of like how tokenomics play into it. So I'll even go through the tokenomics with you guys, right? And we'll look at like the utility points, NFTs, how they're distributed, and I'll help you guys get a better idea of these projects so that you guys can write better threads. And the better threads you write, the more chance you have of winning the $15 for that day. Right? And the more you participate, the better your odds are of getting chosen of for winning the prizes. So that's how we're gonna do it moving forward, and I'm hoping that this works out really well with you guys. I'm looking forward to having some fun with this. So yeah. And I'm hoping that you guys have fun with it too, because even though like you guys are participating for rewards, we should be having fun while we're doing this stuff. 15, yeah. But it's going to be 6 days a week that I'm hosting these. So you have a chance to win $15 6 days in the week. So, what is that? Brain dead. So hold on, 15 times 6 is 90. So you have a chance to win 90 bucks a week just by participating. And if you don't win the 90 bucks, or if you don't win $15 or whatever it is, hi Lupus, then you gain experience, right? And I know how people sit there and they say, oh well, that's just a way to get us to participate and blah blah blah. No, man. Like realistically, I worked for free in this industry for like a year while doing truck driving. For like a year before I even hit like my first 500 followers. It's not easy. Yeah, right? Like but that's the thing. Like you don't realize how hard a lot of the people who are in the industry work to get to where they get to, because you see them at the end when they've already gone in bigger and they're already starting to make the money on their deals and stuff like that. So it's tough, man. Um but yeah, as you go, as you participate, you'll get better at your craft, right? You'll get better at journalism. You'll get better at writing. You'll get better at reviewing projects. You'll get a better idea of what goes into creation and like it it's a wonderful thing. Hey, chick, Lupus, welcome, dude. I'm always happy to. Oh, okay. Did you want to come up, chick? Um, hey, Thomas. So yeah, Lupus. Basically, we're yo graveyard. We're a community that is focused on CJN, Citizens Journalism Network, and our main focus is journalism, right? Yeah, we also have the IBC arm, which is our like VC marketing services arm, right? But our focus is the CJN because we're CJN community, you know. So like we follow Mario's show, Mario Nawfall on Twitter, the Roundtable Show. He's got a couple of other shows that he's promoting, Crypto Town Hall. So we follow all of that, right? And then we also keep an eye on the projects that are happening on the IBC group side so that we can get an idea of what's going on within our ecosystem as a whole for IBC slash CJN, right? Now, these events are catered around that for us to have the weekly events where people can potentially win stuff, people can participate in learning about the partner projects that we have for IBC or CJN as both like the media and the VC slash marketing arm. So yeah, starting Monday, we're gonna have Monday thread review slash practice. It's all week. It's going to be $45 a day that I'm giving away. We're going to be doing we're going to be doing the thread practice and review on Monday. We got project review on Tuesday. We've got thread writing on Wednesday. We're going to have just a chill Thursday night, Rumble Royale game night. We're going to all just chill and play. And the people who win Rumble Royale the most number of times, top three get the prizes. So that's what we're going to kind of do with Thursday. Thursday's just going to be a chill time. Hell yeah, dude. Um, the time for the events right now, I've got it as this. Copy text. This is the time slot that people voted for the most, and it's kind of the most convenient time slot for me too, which is great because I don't really have too much going on all week for that time slot. So yeah. It's probably not going to take the full 2 hours. Just saying. I don't think I'm gonna like the thread practice let's review might take longer. Project review might take longer, but I don't think we're gonna be doing 2 hours of Rumble Royale game night on Thursday. Just to say, like how do you run Rumble Royale for 2 hours? That's kind of excessive, right? Um, but then we're gonna have the Web3 quiz night on Friday. So what we're gonna do is each week when we feature the projects, like Impact is gonna be this week, for instance, when we feature the project, we're gonna have a quiz night on Friday, and the top three winners for the quiz are going to win the $15 for that night. So you see how like the 15 kind of ties into all of the game events, all the events that we're having for the week. Everything is 15, 15, 15. Um, And yeah, so then Saturday nights are going to be a game night. I'm going to host a game night specifically on Saturdays. It's going to be Web3 orientated. It might be Web2 orientated. Who knows? It all depends on, hey, Zaboomafoo. Wow, I haven't seen that in forever. Oh my God. I used to love that little lemur. Um, But yeah, so game night will be basically whatever, whenever. It's gonna be CJN stage. We're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be streaming it live, of course, and it's gonna be something that I start doing every week on Saturday. And random attendee that's in the Discord is going to get one of the three $15 prizes for the day. You have to be in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, if you're watching me live right now on Twitch, on X, on I can't name all of them. Jeez, I've got a lot of different platforms I'm streaming on. So if you're watching me on any of these platforms, right, go to discord.gg/CJN friends, right? And come and join us. Come and hang out. Come and have a good time. We're gonna have some fun with the way that we do the events here. So let me actually just go. So Tuesday is gonna be project reviews. We're gonna go to the website. We're gonna go and explore the white paper. We're gonna check out their X. We're gonna do all of this. Okay. And then Wednesdays we're gonna do thread writing. So what I will do is I will hop on here with you guys. I'm gonna be streaming again all week. I'm joining the party. I'm gonna be playing on the party site for streaming because they're a partner of ours, and I actually kind of like the way it's set up. So I'm just gonna stream more there, and hopefully I get a nice little airdrop from it. Um, but yeah, so Wednesday's the thread writing, right? Thread writing. I'm gonna I'm gonna hop up here. I'm gonna hit this, and we're gonna do a sample thread. We're gonna look at some of the threads that are out there, and like this, like tags, links, stuff like that, cache tags. We're gonna go over like what's good, what's not good, um, the algorithm and kind of how it prioritizes things or how it doesn't prioritize things. Try to give you guys some general tips and stuff on how to be successful with writing, right? What? What do you mean sneaky? What's sneaky? I'm not being sneaky. Sneaky Taurus. Hell yeah! Of course, why not? It's Web3, bro. Of course I'm gonna sit there and try to stream for an airdrop. Are you kidding me? Like, fuck. What does this look like? Web 2? Oh. But yeah, no, it's actually three birds with one stone. You want to talk about sneaky? So, one, I like Party, right? So I've looking through their platform so far. I've enjoyed their platform. So that's one thing, right? So I've got their platform here, right? And I explored this with Maddox the other day, and I kind of like it, right? So why does it keep right clicking? What? Why won't it click? Oh, maybe because I'm already on the page. Maybe that's it. But yeah. So and I'm on the top. Look at that. I could get plugged. But yeah. So we have we have a partnership with them. I'm gonna be fully transparent with you guys on everything. Okay, on everything, I'm going to be fully transparent with you guys because I refuse to be that guy. That I don't know what the hell that bling was. I think that was somebody following me, and I appreciate it if you did. Hey, Alicia, how's it going? I heard all of a sudden I started hearing noise, and I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm not used to hearing these sounds. Um, Oh, I'm doing good. I'm streaming for the community right now for a community that I manage. I'm a Web3 community manager for IBC Group / CJN Network. I'm kind of running through the weekly events. So if you want to come and hang out, you're welcome to. We're gonna start events on Monday. So we're www.discord.gg / CJN friends. So you're welcome to come in. You're welcome to hang out. You're welcome to join the party. Wink, wink. But yeah, so I enjoy the platform Graveyard, and I've awesome. I'm from the U.S. I'm from East Coast U.S. Alicia. Uh, but yeah, Graveyard. So I'm the type of person that likes to like three or four birds one stone it. You know. So since I like party and I'm fine with streaming, I'm going to stream every day of the week. Oh yeah, thank you, Alicia. Where are you from? Um, and then they're also a partner for IBC Group. Like I said, full transparency, they are a partner of ours. I'm Impact is a partner of ours. Most of the projects we feature are going to be partners of ours, right? So that helps us as a company promote the projects that we're connected to, right? And it helps teach you guys, the community, about the partners that we have within our network. And I just usually stream whenever I want. I'm going to be streaming more at 10 a.m. Eastern because I'm going to be streaming for these guys, and it's going to be like community event streams just for the Discord. So I'm going to be on here more often. Saturdays are going to be my game nights. Friday nights I stream for another community called Lizard Labs, which is kind of like my home away from home. So yeah, I appreciate it. Maybe I should start streaming more. What do you guys think? Um, but yeah, so definitely more the more things that I can tackle with the one piece of effort that I'm putting in maybe for the day, the more I try to do with that. Hey Gwyn, what's up, brother? You know what? I'm never gonna stop streaming Graveyard. I love streaming. I love doing it. It's just there's a mental effort behind it when you've got all the other things that you've got going on throughout the day, or like the task that you have to complete. It takes a lot. It's just like posting on X. You want to post on X, right? Scrummish or scummish. uh, I appreciate it, Lupus. You know what? Most people keep me around for the laugh. Like that's all it ends up being, bro. Like I hop on, I laugh, and people are like, it's therapeutic, and I'm like, wait, like why is everybody using me for therapy? Go get your own laughs, damn it. Um, but yeah, I'm streaming, Gwen. I'm live. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm a hopefluencer. I'm not yet an influencer. I'm hoping to be one. Oh, whichever makes you feel better. Yeah. You know what, Alicia? I may get some emotes. We'll see about that. I'm not tossing a ton of money into it. I also need to get a better layout too, because like the layout that I have is like my personal layout from when I was streaming. It's a nice little layout, but I need to get something specifically for the CJN community. Oh, Gwyn, you need to get your rear end in my Discord, damn it. Oh God, you're a trucker again? Yeah, Gwyn is one of my boys from when I used to work for another company over the road as a truck driver. So he's on my Twitch chilling right now. Yeah, I've known this dude for like 10 years. I've actually met him in real life too. Like we met up on a video game called War Ages, way back in the day. And and one day we were randomly in the same area at the same or passing the same truck stop, so we decided to stop and grab some food together. So yeah, and ever since then, it's just discord.gg/CJN friends. Gwen, come and chill, man. We're gonna be doing events all week, so we're gonna be giving away $90 sorry, $270 a week for 6 days a week. We're gonna have thread writing contests for Twitter, X, whatever Elon wants to call it now. I'm still mad at him about spaces, so um, but yeah. But yeah, so we're gonna be starting to make some moves here for giveaways. We're gonna be starting to make some moves here for bigger events. The emoji contest didn't go off as well as I was hoping it was. But at the same time, I did kind of make it super complicated with how I wrote it out. I know y'all don't like to read, even though y'all should read because rules are rules, okay? And they got to be followed. Otherwise, you sacrifice your ability to win anything, and you don't want to do that, right? Especially when we start to get into like the bigger contests where it's like $100, $500, stuff like that. Like these are going to be events that you're gonna have to make sure that you're following the rules to the T. Otherwise, you you're done. Um, but yeah. Oh, you're on your phone in Arizona. What are you doing in Arizona, bro? What are you driving around? Hold on. Where's this weeb at? / CJN friends. There you go, brother. For anybody else who wants to join in, feel free. We are here. Um, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, you just do it, Lupus. That's all it is, man. A lot of people think, um, a lot of people think, let me get started. You know what? I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm freezing my ass off. Like it's taking everything right now, not to grab my blanket, which is like a foot away, and toss that bitch on right now because it is cold. And I have the heat on, and it is cold. I don't like the cold. I am not a big fan of the cold. All right. You switch trucks? Why'd you switch trucks? You already switching trucks? You just started, bro. Don't tell me you're having those issues already. Well, yeah, when summer when is right. It's supposed to be starting to warm up next week. But yeah, Lupus, that's the thing. You just gotta do it, man. There's no. Are you in the Discord, Alicia? Because if you're in the Discord, you just join the CJN stage. I don't see you in the Discord. What's the Rumble account name? What do you mean? The You mean for the streaming platform that I'm like for being on Rumble? I don't know if I am on Rumble. Um, no, the Discord link was for this Discord, Lupus. Yeah, I was inviting people from the stream here so that they can come and hang out here. Um, oh, I see. All right, Gwen. That makes me a little nervous, like, cause you tend to have a lot of issues with your trucks, bro. And yeah. So don't have truck issues, please. Um, hey, Lord Henry, what's going on, buddy? Um, but yeah, so I sent you an ad, Alicia. We can hit each other up later, and you can let me know, like, because I'm pretty sure you're gonna be pitching like an emoji pack or something out at me. Taco party in Tucson. Oh yeah, yeah, bro. Taco parties. You know what I miss? I miss when I used to drive because I used to drive in California, right? And there was a I-5 going up and down Cali, right? But when you got past like Castaic, there were certain portions of I-5, right? Where yeah, my name's Taurus on Discord, but it pops up as Taurus Resh, right? So when when I would get past Castaic, if you pull off on the highway at most like the truck stops, there were these little tacos like carts. And they were like those pull behind trailers with like the food truck in it, but it was like a little tiny home kind of style setup. They were weirdly set up. They weren't like food trucks, but they weren't tow behind trailers. They were just weird. Um, but but they had some of the best food out there for tacos, for Spanish food, like the rice and beans and beef and carne asada and all sorts of stuff right in the back of the truck, like, and it was phenomenal. And I miss those days because I used to get some of the best Mexican food, some of the best Tex-Mex around as I would travel. So I miss those days. I'm pretty sure I sent you a request, Alicia. So let me see here. Yep, I sent you a request. There you go. But yeah, carne seca. Yes, I'm talking on Discord too, Gwen. I'm doing my community management thing, bro. So this is the live stream for community for my CJN Discord community. So if you want to hop in on Discord, you can hop in on Discord too. You don't have to be on Twitch. I don't really care about like my viewer platform on half of the streaming sites because I don't have a viewer base like that. So although I appreciate you guys hanging out on my stream, like the better I can do with that, the better off I'll be. Hell yeah. But at the same time, like yeah, it's not a big deal, you know. But yeah, so every week again I'm gonna break this down again for everybody just so that everybody's on the same page. Every week is going to be a different project. We're gonna host one project for a week, right? We're gonna do Monday through Saturday. Saturday's my day. Every other day is your day. Okay? So Saturday is my game day. I'm gonna game. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna show you guys some new stuff. I might be playing some of the old stuff. It all depends, right? Um, Yeah, no, I'm on the CJN stage, dude. Like there's a stage in the Discord that you can hop on. But yeah, so every day of the week is you guys except for me. Saturday's me. But it's still for you because you guys still can still stand a chance to win something. Um so Monday, thread review, practice. Tuesday, project review. Wednesday, thread writing. Thursday, Royal Rumble game night. Friday, Web3 quiz night. The Web3 quiz is going to be based on the project for the week. So every week we're going to have a custom quiz for the project of the week. So this week is going to be Impact. You're going to go to impact.com, IMPAKT, right? And you're going to explore the project, get an idea of what it is, what it's for, what it does, how it has its tokenomics set up. We're still going to do the project review on Tuesday, yes, but getting a lead on the other people in terms of knowledge will help you write better X threads. So you have a better chance of winning during the week. There we go. Makes life easier. Makes life simple. I like simple. But yeah, so party.com. I like simple. Oh, I like how that came through at the perfect moment. I like simple. Again, I like simple. So party.com is the streaming site that I'm going to be doing from now on. So if you guys want to hop on there, you guys can hop on there. Jump up, make an account. Start streaming. If that's what you want to do, Lupus, just start streaming. And you get a lot of airdrop points for streaming the longer you stream. So if I sat here and I streamed all day, I would probably get like a million points or something, and I would be up there for winning a larger portion of the airdrop. So it's worth it to do. All right. Um, but yeah, besides that, Saturdays will be game nights. Hop in, enjoy the game nights, relax, chill. Um, I'm not doing anything major that night. It's just gonna be fun. I mean, if you look at my desktop, right? My desktop is games, right? More games and game related Web3 games, game creation, work, random, streaming, coding. But yeah, majority of my desktop is games. I you know I've got the great ones like Path of Exile, Baldur's Gate, Supervive, Escape from Tarkov. But then I also have the Web3 games. I've got what is this, Sorcery, Raven Quest, Etherscape. I just played this last night with Sam the Bay, the the developer behind Etherscape, and he was amazing. He's always great. I love hanging out with him. Shatterline. I streamed these guys for a little bit in December. Kaizen. That's another new one that's coming up. There's just so many awesome games going on right now in general. Um, I believe Impact has an airdrop as well, Lupus, but Party is the one that has the airdrop right now. Um, so if you go to party.com and then you go to party points up here on the top, and then you scroll down, like, see, I've earned 324,000 points already just by being live, right? If I create a party pass, I get an extra 10,000 points. If I write a post, I get 2,500 per post. Um, Comments, follow a community. Like, it's almost like Zeely, but built into their platform. So it's all social questing and streaming. Yeah, I get 100,000 points for streaming for 10 minutes. If I create a token gated community, I get 15,000 points. Party pass, hunt secret codes, and live stream. They've got a lot of different opportunities here. There's been 722 or 72 billion points given away so far. Crew members 351K. Like they've got a lot going on the site. So it's an opportunity for you guys to potentially earn something while exploring a new project. And that's kind of how like I said, how I do it with everything. Everything is three birds one stone. I'm exploring a new project, I'm trying out their streaming service, I'm seeing how the VODs come out, I'm teaching you guys about it, I'm helping to teach you guys about what we're doing during the week at the same time and which project we're focusing on this week. So we're doing everything all at the same time, and it's all nice and fluid in one simple setup, right? And that's how I try to keep my life. I like it simple. Oh, I like it simple and straightforward. And that's kind of yeah. That's kind of it though for today, guys. I didn't want to keep you guys too long today because I'm not really giving much away. Well, today I'm not giving anything away. The events start on Monday, right? Hey, Michael. Hey, bud. Um, but yeah, the events start on Monday. No, Marco's like for Denver. No. What, Gwen? You weren't following me, you bastard. I've known you for 10 years and you weren't following me on Twitch? What's the matter with you? Damn it. Wait, do I follow you? I don't know. Um, yeah, I've known this guy. I've known this guy since 2015. So yeah, it's 10 years I know this kid. I knew him when he was a little itty bitty baby. Barely built a beard up, like geez. Well, he still can't really build a beard. He looking like what was his name? The, the Ashton Kutcher when he was trying to build a beard up, like back when he was younger. Like that '70s show. That's how Gwen was rocking it for a little bit. Um, ah, how can you not find the stage, bro? Did you verify? Um, okay. I see you, and you didn't verify. Hold on. Just because I know it's you, though. There you go. Now look for the stage, you goober. Oi. All right, I gotta fix the onboarding because the onboarding is obviously difficult for some people. Um, oh, there goes Gwen. What's up, brother? I guess you finally found your way. You have to verify on Discord, bro. Um, but yeah, Yeah, I kind of saw that coming with Alicia. Alicia's advertising emotes to me. I appreciate it though because I should do some more work on my platform. And realistically, that's something that we got to think about too when it comes to like our day to day and what we do and how we do it. We should be Oh, hey, Balthier. Yep. Yeah. I was just explaining. I'm on the Discord. I'm actually like showing off the platform here. I'm talking about the weekly events coming up for our Discord, for our community, for um, kind of just everybody getting to know our highlighted projects of the week and what they're doing and sharing it. So, oh yeah, that's kind of annoying. Let me get off of that. It'd be nice if you guys had like a pop out chat. Do you guys have? Yes, you do. Let's go. Um, but yeah, when integration into oh, you guys have a Marvel Rivals event today. Okay, cool. So yeah, Party has a Marvel Rivals event today. Um, hey Gwen. So there, I guess that's kind of why nobody's bothered hopping in. But Balth,
Bro,
what's up, Gwen?
bro, you hit me with Ashton Kutcher. You couldn't even say Zorro. You
No,
like,
it was definitely Ashton Kutcher, bro. Like you had like the Ashton
damn,
Kutcher beard. You had like the little patchy
damn.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, bro, but that's what it
Nah,
was.
that's because I ran out of razors. We have excuses. Anyways,
You ran out of the
catching up real
razors
quick.
don't explain the growth, bro.
No, bro, razors, well, you want to know what explains the growth? Being Hispanic and native and white. My face is messed up on facial
Yeah,
hair, all
yeah.
right?
You're
And we
just as
don't talk
patchy as
about
your
it.
ethnicities.
Damn.
Oh.
I ain't even gonna I ain't even gonna fault you to that, bro. I
Oh.
give you that one. That one works. I
Yeah,
will take
yeah,
it.
just as patchy as the ethnicities. Hey, I'm in the same boat, but
Uh,
I mean, all of my ethnicities, I guess, are really good for like beard growth
you
because
know,
I've never had a problem with
okay,
it.
yeah. Well, you right. Well, as long as it goes facial hair.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what's it, so
Luckily,
the truck
I
thing.
haven't been dealing with the back. So, hey, graveyard, what's going
All
on,
right.
brother?
What's
So
up,
that
guys? How
truck
you doing?
thing I was telling you about, that's I switched from a Volvo. The Volvo was another driver's. He took off to Africa for a month. So
Okay.
he had me drive that because I guess he's still paying on it. I don't know. But then when I got back, he gave me this Freightliner, the Cascadias that you like so much.
I
And
love the
he deleted
Cascadia.
the system.
Oh,
He deleted the system because he replaced the system 3 times in 4 months, and they
oh.
just weren't doing it. So this last time, I guess Freightliner was like, "Your warranty ran out." He was like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna delete it." So if you hear a Cascadia sound like a 379, it's probably me.
All right, I'll listen for it as you're driving up and down the Poconos. Um. Oh wait, no, you don't come up this way because you don't like the ice and the snow.
No, not true. I just drove through all the blizzards in the Midwest and the Northwest. He don't send me that way because I guess I looked at the boards myself. Like the freight out there is dog water. Even the medical stuff has hit like an all-time low of like 225 a load right now.
Really, that's terrible. But yeah, so
Yeah, he
you're gonna be
actually.
coming in and hanging out a little more with the community with me. I'm gonna be
Oh yeah,
hosting events all week long, bro.
I'll come in to give you a hard time. If
Bro,
you're asking me if I'll come in to talk about Web3, I know nothing. Like you're my to
you
go guy
used
when
to
people
know
talk about
something.
that.
You used to hang out and play the
Uh,
Web3 games with me and shit. Like I don't know what happened to you.
yeah, I I play the one. Well, I played the one that you told me to download. But as far as the Web3 games and stuff goes, man, I'm in a truck again. You know, like I ain't really got the time to do any of that. Especially how this guy works me, man. But you know,
Yeah, I feel it. I feels
Plus,
it.
I'm
Well,
still
I'm full time Web3 now, so like I'm here all day every day, and I'm working towards bringing these guys some cool stuff and teaching them a little bit about like the X writing and creating articles and stuff like that. Because I don't know if you how much of it you heard before about what CJN is, but
No, you
CJ
haven't told me about that. The last time we talked, you told me about all these projects you were doing.
yeah.
And I think I told you I was re-enlisting for the military at the same time. I'm not sure, but I finished
Thank you
that
for
at the
your
end of the month.
service.
So I'll be back in the military and driving trucks at the same time.
Yeah. Well, hey, be safe, brother. Um, But yeah, so CJN is Citizen Journalism Network. It's Mario Nawfal's company, media arm, kind of. They do live spaces on global media consistently. They have Crypto Town Hall and the Roundtable, which is primarily Web3 focused, so blockchain, gaming, just general events in the sector. And then they also have IBC Group, which is the VC arm slash marketing community, like basically the services side of CGN. So two sides of the coin. One is like media and promotions, and the other side is like everything else. And we're the community server here for CGN slash IBC Group. Um, well, as we grow, Thomas, and as we get more activity, as we start to see bigger events, like he has millions of people tuning into his crypto shows all day. You know what I'm saying? Like if we've got 10 people here, for him to show up for us realistically right now would be kind of painful for me as a community manager, especially when we have the numbers we have in the community, right? Like and realistically he's busy, and we have to show him that we want him here by being present and having some numbers before he'll show up. But we may be able to get him in at some point in time in the future. It's just we have to have the activity, man. We have to have the engagement, otherwise it's not gonna happen. Yeah. Hey, but yeah, no, I mean, I haven't spoken to him personally. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a couple of calls with like business dealings and stuff that he wants the team to focus on. Like we're literally his team. We're not disconnected from him at all. It's just that we're one of his teams, and this community is one of his projects, right? So like he's on his shows all the time, but you'll hear other people talking more than him because he's his platform, right? We're his community, but until like he sees the platform grow here, you know, like realistically, would if you've got 100 other things that you got to do, would you show up for the one thing that has 10 people hanging out or the one thing that has a million, right? Like you got to prioritize your hours and your attention to where like you're getting the most traction, and that's anything in life. Like you have to
Yeah.
prioritize your time and your hours to what's bringing you the most value. Otherwise you're losing time and hours to what isn't the most value, and that goes for entertainment value even. So like if it's something that's not fun but like it's important monetarily, then you prioritize it. If it's something that's fun but maybe not monetarily such a great um earner, let's say, but you have a good time with it, then you do that. Like for me, streaming was always more of a passion thing. I hang out with people. I have fun chatting with people. I enjoy being on stage and just having a good time with others and getting a good laugh. So I don't feel it's a waste of time because I have entertainment with it, you know? But yeah. Oh hell yeah, Thomas.
When you're build, when you're building a let's say for lack of terminology, a company, you have to have your team. So for how I'm perceiving it is this guy's trying to build his company up. He has multiple projects, but he's the head of all of it. You can't
Yeah.
just go to the head for the minor questions of the media. That's what you have the media platform for. Uh,
Well, look at
and
this. This
that's
this is
really
his
how you look
platform
at it.
right here, right? He's on live right now. He's on live like 24/7, pretty much. Like it's his platform that's live. He's not on every one of the shows. You know what I'm saying? But he
Right.
hosts. a large platform. He's got 2 million plus followers on X. He's got 23,000 people in his live space right now watching the live CPAC in DC. Day three. So like he's got a large
Hmm.
platform. He's already built up platform wise. It's just that he didn't have a Discord server. And now we're
Right.
building the Discord server up. So you guys want the attention. You want Senpai to notice you. Give Senpai something to notice, right? Like, come on. Um,
You such a leave.
yes, I am the weeb. I am the
It's
weeb.
okay. I'm
I
right
am
there
the
with you,
weeb
my
now.
boy.
I am the weeb now. I actually somebody
By the
was
way,
telling me
I
that
also
they
gotta go ahead.
oh no, somebody was telling me the other night that they had a friend of theirs who had Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force like repurposed as their VTuber. And the thing that went immediately to
Oh,
my mind was I need Otaku Trucker as my VTuber.
bro, look, I'm not even gonna lie. That would be
That would be
the
fucking
best thing
epic.
for you.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that would be the VTube you
Oni-chan.
get. Yeah, that I
Oh.
can't even lie, bro. I got my laptop with me. I gotta go buy a new one, by the way. But before that, I have all my Star Wars shit in my truck right now. It is bad,
Why do you
and
have all of your? What are you getting like Toby all of a sudden, bro? Like,
no, no. Okay, so like I bought the helmet for the TIE fighters. Bro, do you know how funny it is to wear that while you're driving and then people like the few people, and I know you know what I'm talking about. When you're driving, the few people that are getting curious about who's in the truck and they look up and they see a TIE fighter in the seat.
yeah, that's like the skeletons. The
Yeah,
people that do the
yeah.
skeletons or the blow up dolls. I've seen plenty of those
Oh my
too.
God.
Yeah, like just
Yeah.
the random blow up dolls sitting in the passenger seat,
Oh,
like dressed up and everything, like crazy.
did you
It's
have you ever seen the driver with the monkey?
no,
There's a driver out here. He's got a 8 ARI legacy sleeper, so one of the extended ones.
yeah,
Um, I've seen him multiple times. I just saw him yesterday. He was down here in Phoenix. He goes all over. He drives for Reliable, so it's gonna be an orange extended cab sleeper.
yeah,
He's got a monkey
okay,
with him, bro. One of the small ones, those like light brown ones that wear the diapers. Yeah. And there's another guy that also drives
oh,
for
like he
Reliable
had
that
like a
has
legit monkey.
like a legit it's a real monkey. He'll
I
walk
think
into the
I've
store.
seen that
You
dude.
know, yeah, I forgot his name, but he's really cool. I just saw him the other day. I didn't get to talk to him because he was finishing fueling at the Petro down here outside of Casa Grande. Uh,
Okay.
but then there's the guy with the parrot, and the guy with the parrot, he's interesting because his name is Tony, but he has a hard time talking because he's missing half his tongue. Didn't get the full story on how that happened, but he's got one of those rainbow macaques parrots.
Oh, the macaws. Yeah, those things are pretty cool.
Yeah, so he's got one of those, and every time he came out of the truck and walks around the stores and stuff, that parrot's just sitting right on his shoulder. Man looks like a pirate on land.
So graveyard, what you up to? We've been kind of commandeering the conversation here since you've been up, but I want to say hi to you. Graveyard actually is a community member of Based Arabian Guild. He's a moderator for our community here at CJN Discord or CJN Friends Discord, as well as a friend of mine from before this. So like I play a lot of Web3 games with him, and I hang out at the Bag Guild and Lizard Labs with him and everything. So I've gotten the pleasure of hanging out with Graveyard for a bit, but I wanted to give him a chance to say hi and introduce himself to everybody here.
Hey, yeah, yeah. Me and Church have been friends for a while now.
Yeah, Pokey.
Yes, for sure. Also, nice to meet you, Glenn. Nice to see you around here. Uh,
Nice
you
to
know,
talk to you, Grave.
appreciate it. Yeah, so pretty much, you know, you can call me Graveyard. I'm not gonna say my real name here. So,
You can
yeah,
call
pretty
him
much like,
Pokey.
Yeah, he calls me Pookie. You can call me Pookie, that's for sure.
I
Yeah.
think even
So
Nobara started calling you Pookie now.
everyone, like even Maddox, like I don't know, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's tough.
And
It's
ever
yeah,
since
it's tough.
Ascent Rivals.
Yeah. Oh my God, that day. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
man.
much, I'm a web 3 gamer, pretty much like I used to be a really pro web 2 player and I gave up in web 2 because it wasn't my thing. I grew up, so I was like, you know what? This is not a big of a deal, I should move on, you know. And here we are, part of CGN pretty much.
Yep. He helps out. He helps out with some of the content, like social media wise. He helps out with like
Yeah,
keeping an eye on the Discord and trying to say hello to everybody and make sure everybody feels like they're at home here with us. So if you see
exactly.
Graveyard around, feel free to spring up a conversation. He's always good for it. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out all the time. Graveyard
Thank you,
and
man.
just making
Yeah,
sure
you're
that
doing awesome
vibes are
work, man. I
there.
mean, that Discord, since the Discord looking clean now, looking, very easy. It's easy to read
Discord
now,
looking
so
clean now,
everything is
looking.
cool. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I gotta make sure. I gotta start. I gotta go through the onboarding process again. It looks like some people are having some trouble with verifying, considering even Gwyn
Oh
was like,
yeah.
"Oh, how do I see this?"
We can actually
Yeah,
make
that's
it.
so.
Yeah, Gwen.
Oh, so from my end, I did all the 4 steps, and I'm just going to tell you maybe my point where the issue's coming at. It. I went through the 4 steps on there, and then it said I
You
was
did
verified.
verify?
However, I couldn't. It wouldn't let me verify until I actually closed out and left the room, and then reopened the app. Did it say that I was verified?
Well, I added the verify for you.
Okay.
I gave
Okay.
you the
So
role.
since
But
all
yeah,
right.
no. When you first join in, there should be a button there on the bottom that says verify, and it takes you to the verification um
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, and it does the 4 steps, and I did those 4 steps. I didn't know you actually verified me. I thought it was because I left the room,
Yeah,
um,
no.
and closed
Okay,
out
so that's an
Discord, and then
issue.
came back in.
That's an issue. Yeah, I gotta look into that then. I appreciate you telling me about that. I've been trying to talk with other people like that are coming in and seeing like what's going on, but nobody's really explained to me that they were having an issue with the verification steps. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out and make sure everything's working properly. Thank you. Um, and
Yep.
for all of you out there who had issues verifying and didn't bother telling me, shame on you. No,
Yeah, I
but
agree.
yeah,
Yeah. So that was the issue I had. That's why I said, "Oh, there might be something going on," because from my side of the screen, I did all the 4 steps, and it said that I was verified. It even showed um in another uh, room. It After I finished those 4 steps, it opened up one of the other rooms saying, Gwen Wins is verified and welcome
yeah.
and all that stuff.
Okay.
So
All
there's
right.
there's
Cool.
something between that and when you verified me that I guess
That
communication's not
just
going
isn't
through. That's
working
allowing
right.
me
Yeah.
access. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna have to
So-
double check that. Yeah. I had to rebuild the server live, so there's a lot of things that should be working that may not, and a lot of things that shouldn't be working that probably do. So I've been just trying to keep on top of that as we've been going. Um, See
Also, keep
that
in
might be
mind
what it
too,
is
I'm using
because
it.
he's on the phone too.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is keep in mind I'm on my phone, so I can't say how the verification process would work if you're on the computer. I know it's not much of a difference, but there are the slight differences between phone and
It might
laptop
be the
or computer or
pop-up
desktop.
for the Wick verification because Wick has a pop-up captcha that it does instead of like a DM captcha or a link because it's just unsecure to have those methods where you have to click off and go somewhere else. So
Right.
because they had the whole security token thing with Discord and all the other nonsense. So I like the pop up in channel um verification, but that might be what's causing the problem for the app itself. And Discord lately's been a little wonky. Um, so I'm yeah. I'm hoping I gotta break out my my phones and try it on different phones and see what the issue might be. Because I have a couple of alt accounts that I can try to get in here and check out. But yeah, so I'm it's gonna be 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern, everybody, or it's gonna be 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. UTC, Monday through Saturday. We're gonna be doing all the events. I believe all of you heard me before, but we're gonna be doing all the events based off of one project for the week. Game night is gonna be whatever game I choose to play because it's gonna be my night. Three of you will still win $15 for that night for hanging out and being in the Discord. And bonus points if you end up coming in and joining in on the game. And as the game nights get more popular, um, there may be opportunities for me to get white lists or potential like giveaways and stuff from the games that we play. So I'm gonna start doing that a little bit more. Um, so that's my night though. Your nights are Monday through Friday. So, thread review slash practice on Monday. X and CJN stage. Random three winners. $15 a piece for the X posts. Project review. X plus CJN stage. Top three picks on who does like a little write up or like a short X post for the project of the week. Make sure that you're shilling CJN friends and tagging the project, like these are things that we're going to go through on Monday though for like the practice and stuff too. So, and then Wednesday is going to be thread writing, which is where we're going to actually be like crafting some threads together for these projects. The project review is going to give us a chance to get an idea of the projects together, and then you can kind of decide on what you want to do for Wednesday for the thread writing itself, right? And that's going to be the best three threads that like if I think that I'm going to be choosing. So the best three threads are going to win $15 USDT. And you're gonna have to X post and share. You're gonna have to share the. You're gonna have to tag the project that we're focusing on, and you're gonna have to share our Discord to bring people in, because we want more friends. Friends are good. Thursday's gonna be Rumble Royale game night. You guys are gonna post on X and invite people to come and join at the beginning, and the top three for the Rumble bot event will win the $15. So whoever wins the most from when we start to when we finish, the top three are going to take the prizes. All right. And then, of course, Friday's going to be the Web3 quiz night. We're going to have, well, we might do more than one quiz because one quiz might not be all that long, realistically. And the top three people to win the quiz take their share of the $45 for the night. So it'll be top three win $15 a piece. We'll be using QuizBot and it'll be on the CJN stage, same place, same time, and we'll be joining the party all week long. So I'm gonna be on party.com for the whole week. So yeah, you guys are more than welcome to hop in. I appreciate you all coming out and hanging out. It's been an hour now that I've been up here with y'all. Y'all don't have to stay. I understand. It's Saturday. Go have some fun. Go touch some grass. Play with some ass. Like do what you got to do.
Oh,
When's the
whoa,
last
whoa.
time you?
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, hey! I got,
He
I
said
got.
something,
Like the only issue I had out here was you saying touch grass because I don't know when the last time you touched grass was.
Bro,
So,
I can't touch grass. Everything's frozen.
what? It's still grass.
No, it's
That's
not.
no.
It's ice.
It's there's grass under the ice. Why don't you take a
Do you
flamethrower out there,
do
heat
you
it up?
call frozen milk ice cream or milk?
Well, frozen milk or ice cream. Those are two different things. One's got salt, one does not.
Did you just say milk doesn't have salt in it?
What?
Did you just say milk doesn't have salt in it, bro? Hey,
Rinse.
JK, touch
What?
ice.
Who?
See, he had a problem with me saying touch grass, but not touch ass. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Well,
it
of
was
Well,
a
course, it's
touch ass,
Quinn.
bro.
that's because you got a whole lot of ass, bro. You don't have to go anywhere to touch that.
I ain't gotta go far
You
to
over
touch that. Yeah,
you
no, I
over
know.
here built like a Dairy Queen Blizzard shake, bro. Yeah. What?
Oh my god. Wow.
Mm.
So
Alright,
let's.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying to have some peace of my off days. That's it.
Yes. No, I was saying like bye to everybody that didn't want to stay any longer. Yeah, and I was like, yeah, go touch grass, go touch ass, go have some fun, and he was like, oh wait, touch grass. I know your ass ain't touched no grass in a while. You might have touched your ass, but you ain't touching no grass. Come on. Um
What world did he came in, bro? We could is touching ass
Oh, you
easier
guys
than
got a
grass
game night
now?
going on? What you guys got going
Yeah,
on,
we do.
Ying? JK, what you got going
And
on? Share. I'll shill it a little bit. We only got a couple people in right now, but I believe it's for Catalyst.
so I think
Oh, you
I'm not
can't play
mistaken.
Rivals?
It's tomorrow. Uh,
What's tomorrow?
are you talking in the bag or what are you talking about?
I was talking about no, I was talking to JK from Catalyst.
Oh,
Marvel Rivals and
AK. Oh,
Compete. Are you guys on the Catalyst server doing the event right now? Is that where you're at, JK? Oh yeah. So that's
Yeah, he's
another
got
one of the
like four
big
conversations going on.
they're another one of the big communities in the space for gaming. So Catalyst OG, it's run by Mizzy. You got Ramen Cash, you've got Damien, Hato, a bunch of really cool people in the space that run a lot
Wait,
of
wait,
cool
wait.
events.
yeah.
Hold on, hold on. Did you say Ramen Cash? Like that's his name?
Yes, yes, that's
That is
that's his
dope.
name.
I like
Yeah, I
that.
know.
Why don't you got a cool name?
Because I don't need a cool name. I'm Taurus Resh, bro.
Cherish, your name is boring. That's your problem.
My,
Yeah,
my my name is like a real person's name. Oh my god. What is wrong with
That's
Aries,
me?
odd.
bro. Like
Um
I ain't gonna lie. The first time you told me your Discord name years ago, I was the first thing I think was Aries Rash, and that's
what?
how I was remembering it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I was like, okay, I gotta add him on Discord, he said his name is Taurus Resh. Uh,
Aries Fresh.
Taurus,
Yeah, fuck you.
Taurus, Taurus, Aries,
That's okay.
Aries, Aries Rash.
Most of the people like even JK. JK calls me Tarish. Um
Arish?
yeah, it's Tarish, and you know what? So many people do that too. It's not Taurus, it's Tarish. Everybody, everybody's got a
So I've
different
been
way of
calling you the
saying my
wrong name
name.
for this time?
Yeah,
Bro, you
it's
know what though?
Taurus.
That's all right because like out of there was only you and Jabba who actually said my game name correctly. You were like, "Oh, it's Gwyn, right?" Or
Yeah.
Guillen, right? And then people would just ask me, they're like, "Got got in?" And I'm like, "Where's the A, bro?" Like
Oh
have
yeah, you're
none
right,
of you ever
JK.
watched I'm like, "Have you never watched Guillen the Saga or any of that?" They're like, no. I'm like, oh, okay.
I've always called you Gwyn.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
works, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where'd you even get your name
Um,
from? Like, where did that come from? You were just like,
I created it. This is my own custom
but like
name.
the inspiration. Like the
I was
inspiration.
writing a story, and
Okay.
I it was the main character. I am the main character.
Okay.
Taurus. Taurus was the main character?
Yes.
Okay. So you got the name just because you were like, fuck it. I'm gonna spell something random and it's gonna work.
It was actually Chitari, and I like my thought process behind that was Chi, like the energy, and then Tari was supposed to be like that language for like stealer or taker. So it was like energy stealer,
Okay.
energy taker, life force taker, right? And I built
Correct.
that name up around that. The only problem is the way that it was spelt. Kind of looked like it could be something else if you put the L where the H was. So um,
Bro's out here making languages,
I'm so
yeah.
speaking in
confused, to
tongues.
be
So
honest.
so yeah, bro. But so I ended up switching it to Taurus, and that's what I've been running since then. Um, and I've kind of like I'm so used to Taurus, like people call me Taurus in real life now. Like
Yeah,
there are people that I know me in real life by Taurus and
yeah,
don't call me Frank or Francis. Like it's
right.
Taurus. Like you hearing my name was probably
Oh,
weird for you
buddy.
just now, Gwen.
What, your real name?
Yeah, because you don't call
No,
me
okay,
Frank. You
so
call me yeah.
it's yeah, I call you Taurus on Discord and stuff because some people on the internet you don't know how much they like their privacy. But what I got you in my phone as Beanbag Frankie.
Really? The fuck? That's just that is just so random. Like what?
Yeah, I got you put in there as Beanbag Frankie. Cause like I met you the first time, I'm like, you can hug this guy and he probably feels like he's made out of a beanbag made out of kitten fur.
The first thing this dude's thinking about is touching me. Like my God. Um.
Touching. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Oh
Yes.
no, you call
Yes.
graveyard Pookie. You call
Yeah.
you call anybody that's close to you Pookie. You like, especially when you get
I know.
arguments and stuff.
I never
Oh
called you
bullshit.
Pookie, bro.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. The last argument we had, right? Because I called Jabal Pookie too. I'd be like, hey, so I get
I
it.
don't know.
I get it. Like,
When was the last time I
but
called you Pookie, dude? Like I don't remember calling you Pookie.
it was the argument we were having about socialism and capitalism, but neither can exist without the other, and how we can do things, um, to get what certain groups are asking for, like free healthcare, things like that. We were going back and forth, and then it was about the time where it got to the heated point where we always get in our debates, and then you were like, "Pookie, shut up!" And I was like, "Like, all right." Yeah,
Oh man.
Okay,
and we
maybe I
and we
did. I
toned
don't
it
know.
down from there.
Like
Yeah,
it's like I'm
no, but we
uncomfortable.
yeah, graveyard can be
Ah.
permanent Pookie though.
Well, graveyard
We
is
we
permanent
got this.
Pookie because
That's what I'm
I don't.
saying.
Yeah, graveyard's nickname is Pookie. Like yeah, but
Yeah. I'll call him Pookie, but just know if you're ever in a call with me and Jabba and I say Pookie, if it's not by itself standalone, I'm probably talking to Jabba. Just to let you know, that's my little Pookie bear. My boy
Okay,
is
okay. Yeah.
I could even throw bear in on at
oh
the end just to separate the difference.
Oh man.
man.
Oh,
But yeah, dude,
look,
I'm looking forward to this week. I hope we have fun. I hope we get a lot more people in for the events. And maybe
Yeah.
we can teach your ass how to start becoming an influencer a little bit too, Glenn. Your goofy ass makes it be a little bit entertaining. You know,
I'm
get you on some
uncomfortable.
lives
Vodka,
and
don't
stuff.
hold
Yeah,
on.
that's.
Wait, I'm uncomfortable. Hey,
uh,
don't be uncomfortable, Vodka. You want to be Pookie too?
He's like, you want to be Pookie too? You can be Pookie as well. There's plenty of room for more Pookies in my life.
Vodka over here biting the lip, then considering stuff.
Pookie me daddies. Oh, that's great. Let's
That shit
go.
is
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. So like, there ain't the look. That's that. I remember the first time I called Jabal Pookie. He was like, "Are you gay?" I
What?
said, "There ain't nothing." Yeah, he goes, "Are you gay?" And I turned around and I looked. I was like, "Jabal." He goes, "Yeah." I said, "There ain't nothing gayer in the world than two straight guys in a room." He was like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably
that
true.
definitely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
probably
probably true."
accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what about two gay guys in a room?
That they're straighter than the straight guys.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if they're
Nah,
if
look,
they're
look, look, check it out. Two gay guys in a room that aren't dating are just gonna be platonic. Two straight guys in a room that are even if they are in relationships, they're gonna be platonic, but you might catch them playing footsies. You know.
Hell no.
No, I don't know about all that, Gwen.
Bullshit. Hey,
Him and
what?
his co-drivers tend to have a little bit of a closer
No, 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 no.
relationship.
Look, look, look. Hey, what was it? Who would call me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me about their day,
What
right?
are you
To
talking about?
complain about all the shit going on. You. I'm talking about you.
What are you talking
When we were
about?
over at
We
Pink,
called each other to
over.
bitch about everything all the time because we did the
Yeah, I
same
called you during
job.
the day. I called you during the day. You called me at
That's
2
because
a.m.
you
to
were
tell me
up
about
during the
Tony.
day and I was up at 2 a.m.
But you wanted
I
me to.
drove at
You
night. You
wanted to
drove
talk
during
to
the
me.
day.
I know, but you still call.
Yeah, just like you would, and wake my ass up. So I would call and wake your ass up.
Well,
It
no,
wasn't
I would
just to
text
be
you
nice
first.
and chat with you.
I'd
It was
text
to
you
call and
first.
wake your ass up because you would call and wake me up.
It was a dual love syndrome. See what this like? People would hear us argue like this, right? This is why we can't be around each other. People call us a married couple. Your girlfriend called us a married couple, or excuse me, your
Yeah,
ex.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
yeah, my
She
ex.
was like, she was like, "Are y'all married?" And we both looked at her like,
Yeah,
"No."
yeah, it's. Oh God, but yeah, haha, like a couple for
Oh.
real. JK. Oh, there's a few people that can get me going like we're married, and Gwen is definitely one of them. Um,
Oh. What was it? Or the time? What was
but
it? You called me. Oh my God, graveyard. This shit was funny as fuck. This man called me. I want to say it happened at like 1 in the afternoon. This man called me, and I was only maybe a state away. Right? He calls me
Mhm.
and he goes, "This man left me at the truck stop.
oh, oh my God, I was so
His
pissed. I was
his
so pissed.
co-driver, his co-driver left him at a truck stop with nothing, had all his stuff in his truck, right? And I was only about 200 miles away when he called me. I said, "You need me to come pick you up, bro? Like, I'll come
I
get
I
you.
was
I'm already
so
on my
pissed.
way. It's just a slight detour." And at the time, I owned my own truck, so nobody could tell me I couldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This man was hot. Oh my God.
Oh my God, I was so upset that day, dude. I called I called my boss and I was like, "Look, dude, if you don't get him back here now, I'm calling the cops and reporting all my shit stolen, and he's going to jail for like felony theft." Like, I had
Oh
like
my
three
god.
grand worth of shit in that truck. Like, I had my GPS, I had my laptop, I had all of my electronics, I had like friggin' all like a giant bag of clothes, I had food, I had my fridge, I had all like my whole life was
Did he
in
do
that
it on
truck.
purpose?
He did it on purpose. There's
What
no
the
He,
fuck?
way.
he Yeah, he definitely did it on purpose. He claimed it was an accident that he thought Frank was asleep in the back, but Frank was like, "I walked past him. Like we
I
walked
walked
past
past
each
him.
other."
I walked past him. I looked
Yeah,
him
that
dead in the friggin' face, and he just looked at me and kept going.
that's so
But
strange. What?
he didn't like me because he was old,
Yeah, they
and
didn't.
and I was the A seat in the truck. So you got A seat and you got B seat, right? A seat
Yeah.
basically determines what's happening with the truck. If we're going here, if we're going there, what loads we're taking, you know, and they usually do that because then you don't have to worry about people arguing because they know that no matter what, it's going to default to the A seat, right? And then the B seat is like
Yeah.
somebody who just puts in the time driving, right? Like you're the other driver. You help out maybe with communicating when like I can't send a text or something because I'm driving, or when it comes
You're
down to like
asleep.
route planning, stuff like that. Um, but yeah, you're sleeping. Um, but yeah, so as an AC driver, I made all the decisions. But me and him had some hiccups because like this dude was like like stopping off at the end of the night in weird places. And, like he was picky about where he got his coffee when we started the day and all this other stuff. Because like usually when you switch drivers, you would try to switch drivers at a location where there were things to do. So like
Right.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning and we're switching drivers. It's a good time to go take a shower because most drivers are sleeping at that time in the truck stop, right? So what you do is you park the
Yeah.
truck, you wake the other guy up, you go off duty, and then you go inside and you take a shower. And it's like an hour and a half where you shower, you do what you got to do, and you eat. Right? And then you guys go back to the truck after having stocked up, and you guys get pushing again, right? And he's like, I would stop at like a Petro or something like that. And he's like, oh, the coffee here sucks. I'm not stopping here. We're starting the clock and we're going somewhere else. And that
Well,
would ruin the whole process because then you
Right.
can't stop and do what you need to do. Otherwise,
all
you're
of that
wasting
because
time.
coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, just so there's so like certain places, okay. Like I'm at a Pilot right now. And Pilot owns Pilot and Flying J's. I really
Yep.
don't like Pilot and Flying J's because one, I don't get my biggest fuel discounts. But and that's the main reason because when you're talking about diesel fuel, everybody sees the pump price, it's like 3.79, whatever. You're talking a difference between 5 cents off and 30 cents off, right? So when you talk about that 196 gallons at a Pilot for me will run about $700, but 193 gallons will run about $500 at a Petro. So financial decisions typically is what drives truck drivers to fuel where
Yes.
they fuel. Now the
Not
differences
coffee
between
though.
the not coffee exactly. Now like coffee at the truck stops is pretty much the same. They usually carry the same brands like the Colombian, the morning breakfast, things like that. Where it gets different is this is where like the pompous truck drivers and the pompous truck drivers, we call them steering wheel holders because they don't know how to make money, but they know how to drive. So they'll stop preferably at Loves and or not Loves, Flying J's and Pilots because Flying J's and Pilots have
The best
new
rewards
coffee
points
machines.
for
Yeah. Yeah, they
yeah.
got the reward points, but they got specialized coffee machines in them now for like the last 6 years, where it grinds the coffee grinds and then pours
Really?
fresh coffee. So it's not just brewed. So, but to mess up the whole clock because the way trucking works if you're in teams is the perfect time slots is for one driver to drive 9.5 hours and the other driver to drive 9.5 hours with a 1 hour break between your shift changes. This way, not only can you be refreshed, get your supplies, get your shower, you can also never run out of time to drive. Nine and a half
Yeah.
hours the max for team driving. You will never run out of a clock. You guys will constantly be moving unless you're waiting for a load. So
Yep.
that's the math. By you stopping and then switching and him going, oh, well, I'm not going to start here, he already started his clock. So if your team driver needs a shower and stuff, and you go from a Petro, but you have to drive 2 hours to get to a Pilot, you're
Or
already
even
2 hours
10
into your shift.
minutes.
Yeah, then you're stopping for an hour. You threw your whole clock off, and now your team driver might have to drive a 10-hour shift, or
Yeah.
might have to drive a
Ooh.
7-hour shift because you have to play the clock game. You only get 70 as a truck driver or a commercial driver. You only get 70 hours in an 8-day period. So when somebody does something that dumb, it critically messes up because by doing that, not only are you messing up your clock to where you might have to do sit for 32 hours, 34 hours to do a reset, you're also messing up your mileage. So if you're paid 55 cents and your average mileage between a team is 8,000 miles, that's $4,000. That's $2,000 per person, right? So
Yeah.
if you stop and mess up your clocks and then the following week you only got 6,000 miles, well, now you're only walking away with like $1,200. So that 1 hour discrepancy is the difference between $1,000 on your paycheck. So
See,
it makes a big
that's
deal when it
huge.
comes to teams. Yeah. When it comes to teams, it makes a huge difference.
Well,
As a
Yeah, that's
as
solo
crazy.
and I
driver,
was a Class B driver on top of that, so it wasn't like I
right,
was making the money Class A drivers were making. Like the difference between the way you run efficiency wise would determine whether you make a $1,200 or $1,300 week or you make an $800 or $900 week. So it's
right.
a huge difference. It's a
Yeah. So
huge
like
difference.
when it comes down to pay, like Frank's saying, um, where it takes him 8,000 miles, and we both, and bear in mind, we both worked at the same place when we met
Yep.
and when he was doing all this team driving, but he was in what we call an expedite vehicle. They're the like 20 to 30 to 40 footer trucks that have the cabs
Usually a
on them, but they
26
only
foot,
haul.
26 foot to 40 foot truck.
Right,
I think mine was I think mine was a 26 footer. It was like the largest size that you can get for a U-Haul almost.
right.
And
And
yeah, it had a lift gate and everything on it. So like we would do pickups from places that didn't have like a ramp and stuff
a
like that,
dock.
and then we
Yeah.
would yeah and then we would get to the next place as fast as possible to get it unloaded because they need it as fast as possible. So usually what I
Right,
was doing, which Toby hated me for this, one of my best co-drivers used to hate me for this because I we would get the load and it would be doing like California on like Friday and it's Monday, right? So we can be there as team drivers on Wednesday, right? Or Wednesday or Thursday, the latest. Like, and we would get there like Thursday morning, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, let's stop over here and hang out until tomorrow," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? We're going right down there." And we would zoom right down there. I would bring us right there, and I would be like, "Hey, can you guys take this now? Because I know you ordered it expedite. You paid extra to try to get it early, right? So here, I've got it early for you, right? Do you want it now?" And they're
Right.
like, "Hell yeah."
yeah.
Drop
And
it
that
off.
and that's yeah, and that is another way of how you make more money. Now the
Because then
difference
you can get the
between
next
like
load
Frank,
sooner.
right, and now the company me and Frank both worked for, we both did expedite loads. The difference was I had a bigger time slot since I was a solo driver, and since I was in a semi truck, I did a lot of federal jobs like plane parts, things like that, anything that would fit in my truck, but the load never went over like 20,000 pounds. I also did like it's called
That's why I
LTL
was
in our
able to take
industry,
those loads too, though.
and yeah, so well, not a fucking 43-foot long air
No, not
wing
a
in
43
the
foot
back.
long one,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but I was
but
also
small
doing the
jet
runs
parts
from
and things
like
like that.
from like New York
Yeah,
with the servers to Puget Sound, Naval
yeah,
Base in,
yeah.
in, in China Lake in California,
Y-
and you know,
Yep, yep. So we did a lot of federal jobs. The difference was what we're carrying. I carried
yeah,
the bigger
how
stuff. He
much you
carried the
carry,
smaller
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, the
So
weights were
what?
never huge, but like the
No.
amount of stuff that you had to carry, because you had a
Right.
53 footer and
So
we had a
we could
20-foot
yeah
box.
we could both pick up at the same place, right? We could both pick up at
Mm.
JFK terminal, cargo terminal, and he would be picking up engine replacement parts, whereas I picked up the damn engine, right? And the whole turbine, and they throw it in the back of my truck, and we would both
Yeah,
leave. He would get there about a day and a half early before I would. Now the pay difference, though, where he would have to get his team, and they would do 6 to 8 thousand
we would do a
miles a week.
split,
I only had to
and
do
yeah,
3,000 miles a week. I only had to do
if you
one
were
run
lucky,
across
you
the
did
country.
3,000 miles a week. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
well, if
but
you're going to
the price.
California, yeah, it's like 2,800, three
Yeah,
thousand miles. But that would be your one
yeah,
run for the week. Whereas, like, that, I was
yeah,
hoping to get that one run and also get another run over the weekend to kind of pad the check a little more. And yeah, so
yeah.
there's a
So
huge
and then
difference to it.
right, and since the difference was another big difference was Frank was a 1099 contractor for a third party for the company. I was a
You were you
lease
were you were a
operator.
lease operator. You were a
Yeah,
you were your own fleet owner technically, which
yeah.
it
So
kind of
so
changes
the
things a
pay
little
difference.
bit too.
Yeah, so the pay difference was, from his end, the they would be getting paid, 55 or 60 cents a mile, whatever they're getting paid, to drive as employees. I was getting paid $4, $5 a mile to get across the country. So when you talk about the differences, you have to put all these factors in, because since he was an employee and I was not, he didn't get the full pay of what the load was paying. And on top of that, it depends on if he even got to see the full rate con, right? Because the rate con
Oh
is what
yeah,
puts your
because
prices down.
they would
So
try to
we're
jip you on it too sometimes. So yeah.
Yeah. So where I would pick up a load and I would see before I even accepted the load the total price. Like I said, we could do that same load from JFK down to Fort Irwin, California, right? And my load's paying $10,000 to $12,000 for the whole trip. His load's paying, for him to get over there only like $850, right? That's his check. And that's why he said, "Oh, I got to do another load over the weekend to pad it a little bit." Where me, I'm
Yep.
like, I'm gonna get down there by Friday, right? Once I drop, I have twelve thousand
Take the
dollars,
weekend
2,000
off.
minus,
Yeah.
yeah, take the weekend off. I got $2,000. My truck payments made, my fuel costs, and
Yep.
that's another thing. When I said, "Oh, fuel costs is a big thing," this is also why they have the A and B seat, because I even told Frank before, "Hey, if you just want to switch, I know you're getting tired of it. I can train you on my truck. We can go get you your permit, and I've already talked to Panther. They will let me hire you as a trainee, right?" And then he could have gone from a B class to an A class driving with me, which would have made me a lot more money. And I could have raised his pay from like 55 cents to like 75 cents a mile, even as a student. You know what I mean? And but
Yeah.
that alone, after my expenses, would still net me, anywhere from 6 to 8 thousand, and he would be taking home guaranteed almost $2,000 a week. So, and
Yeah.
that's if I wasn't like, "Oh, you know what, let's run hard for a month so you can take a month off and I'll take a month off." Because if we run hard over the weekends rather than doing one load, we can now do three loads cross country. And then at that point he's making, let's say we did three coast to coast trips, 9,000. I'm paying him 75 cents a mile. He's almost making $9,000 in that week. you know
No, not in the
uh
week. In the month.
Well, yeah, because 75 cents, you take 75% of 95, and that's your pay.
Mm.
Right.
So that
I
was
think your
the
math.
big
I think your
difference.
math was a little unmathy there for a second, though, bro.
Well, if I paid you $1 a mile,
If you paid me $1 a
and you
mile,
did
right,
not, mhm,
and you did
you did 9,000 miles.
not for the week.
No, if for the week, yes, because, well, actually, you're right and wrong, because to the truck is what would be paid out, right? I would give myself a salary as well because of the amount of money, fix the
Yeah,
LLC, all that stuff.
but you still
But
we're
regardless,
not doing
I'd be
9,000 miles in a week, bro.
bro. If you could do 8,000 in a B class, you could do 9,000 in a fucking week on a class A with teams. Especially with that was the one thing that pissed me off with Panther. They wouldn't give me any of the medical loads, and those were paying $7 a mile because I needed a fucking team driver, and they were 1 day drops. We're talking about you had to go. I was looking at Panther's loads. You had to go from fucking Tallahassee, Florida, all the way to Seattle, Washington in 36 hours. And you got to remember, the Class A trucks were not governed at Panther when I went there. So
So
yeah,
if
we
we're
going, we gone.
if we did 60 miles an hour for every mile for every hour that we ran, it would be 8,400
Frank,
miles for the week between the two of us.
Frank, Frank.
I no,
Was I
I
ever
you know
going
you
60 miles an hour?
yeah,
Was I ever going 60
yeah,
miles an
but you
hour?
also weren't always going 70 or 80 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like you weren't
No,
always.
but yeah. Hey, you know what?
And
Talking
Panther,
about
you had
this,
to be
I just
governed
had it.
anyway.
No, 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 not at that time. The law didn't come out at that point. Like
Oh,
that Freightliner that I had when I met you, that Freightliner was topped out at 93, if I remember correctly, because I had to do a dyno test on it to actually figure it out, since my tachometer was, constantly tapping out at the end.
yeah.
Um, and the tachometer only went up to, or the speedometer only went up to 85. But when you see your fucking little needle jumping all over the place because you're going faster than that, I was like, I need to figure out how fast I'm actually going. Um, That was a nice Freightliner. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Freightliners, but with that X15 Cummins in it, and it was boosted up too with a anti-ceramic turbo on it, that thing was mean.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
So we're
But
gonna
yeah,
call it quits here, though. It's 11:40. I'm gonna go get some work done because you know work has to be done too. Um, Thanks
I'll
for
be your
hopping
work
in and
work.
hanging out, Vodka. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody else that's taking the time to chill on the stream and watch on any of the platforms that I'm on, every platform that I'm on because I'm on every platform, and I've joined the party, so I'm joining the party too. I'm on here as well. So like yeah, everybody, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. I look forward to this week of events with you guys, and let's have some fun. Let's have some fun and be productive and grow and learn and get better at Web3, content creation, X, and all the other wonderful things that come with it together.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'll catch you guys
Yeah,
later.
vodka.
All right. It was a nice week
Later.
off. Yeah, take care, guys. Bye
Catch you guys later. Bye.
bye.
All right, the Discord stage is done. The games have been played. We have discussed what needed to be discussed.